But along of the Chosen, welcome the SITREP mission here with Heavy Fog, Location Scout, and some Fox in the air. Or the Fox in the air, obviously. Now, one good comment I saw, which was obviously then too late to do anything about it, was that, hey, wouldn't that also be a good mission for somebody with squad sight? Because while of course Heavy Fog limits your visibility, that's just, once you see an enemy, normal squad sight rules apply, and your sniper can take shots. And yes, it would have been a good opportunity, and how dare you not point that out sooner? Now, Heavy Fog is a little bit like, it doesn't look in any way affected by Heavy Fog, but you just have to be aware that your visibility is shorter, that you don't see as far.
Certainly going to put in a good word for you if we make it out of here.
But that also goes both ways. So, and one big advantage here is, because of Location Scout, we see the detection range here. So we know there's an enemy. A group of enemies right there.
Closing on target.
Interestingly, we don't actually see the enemy. This is, I think this is on the tower. Well, this looks a little bit large for the tower detection range.
Attacking there. Gonna be a rip snorter of a party, fellas.
Set of voice pack when I created that character.
I see.
I'm kind of tempted to take a second here and get an extra grenade. Yeah, sure. Base drone, a priest. Yeah, so we are at force level 3 now.
Has begun deploying their so-called priests into combat. Their implants provide significant enhancements to whatever latent psionic energy they may have once possessed.
We have eyes on the target.
Thankfully, also the enemies are suffering from the vision penalties from the Heavy Fog.
Confirmed.
You're the only one who sees both drones. So tempting. I think what's even more tempting is an AP grenade here. Really centered on the phase drone. Ideally, we want to kill the phase drone. We want to break line of sight with this drone, so that we just find the trooper. We're just gonna say dice in the grenade. The priest is gonna be low. The phase drone is gonna be priority target. Then we have 2 shots with you, plus eventually a sort of shotgun. Shot from you.
Double time it.
And I guess your flamethrower needs to deal with the priest. So you can't do anything about either of the drones.
Fire in the hole!
Well, apparently a flamethrower also needs to deal with the trooper. Okay, we're not gonna deal with the priest back there. Like we're gonna be able to deal with the that guy over there. Now, then again, vision range is somewhat reduced here. I don't think the priest actually sees anyone from his current position. Alright, first things first. Phase drone. In your face, drone. Really would have liked for you to be a little bit closer. But if I come closer, get a second friend. Oh, we have AP ammo. Right. Easy clap. Delete that guy. I don't think I have the flamethrower range if I come over here, but at least I would make him move. Which might be some value, and I think I might just throw my rockets all the way over there. Like, sure, it has scatter to the moon. If we center it on the priest, that might just still be enough. One damage, pause bleeding, he's gonna go into sustain. I think we're just gonna... He's gonna run, right, because we're flanking.
I got it covered.
As long as you don't get a yellow alert action and disorient me, that's another easy kill here.
Flanked!
Bullshit.
I said that's another easy kill. Don't do me like that.
Whatever you say.
And we also probably wanna... Let's throw an early evac. We can also always reposition the evac.
I need an evac here!
This is Firebrand. Evac request confirmed. Hold tight.
Impressed yet?
Affirmative.
I think what we might do here then is pretty much the same thing. Gonna run to flank this guy. Overwatch here.
Bangs out.
You're gonna need reloads.
Get down here! Not fair if I have all the fun.
Weird.
Confirmed coordinates.
Oh, so the... I think the voice line, the get down here,
No idea what this thing is.
not fair fire all the fun, might have been the voice line of, oh, he's running away, but he forgot. It sometimes happens. It's something. So I feel like improvised grenade, if that had some sort of feedback, and not just I press the button and it instantly switches to the next soldier. Make like
On my way.
I don't know, trigger the reload animation. Well, that would probably be weird. Some weapons. Yeah, and we get we reconcile. Yeah, that is the heavy fork doing its job. This is right, as long as we basically don't get revealed during the alien turn. So we reveal from running out of that zone. Okay, there's the next group. Wait, do I leave cheese there? Don't think I can afford to.
It'll be my pleasure.
I can't leave you behind that far.
G'day, mate.
We know there's a group here. We saw the detection radius start. Okay. They didn't come towards me. They moved away, and that's fine.
I'm going in.
Stay clear of those turrets. We're
Stay
still
clear
not
of those
entirely sure if
turrets.
they're
Are they fully automated? No. Very informative.
Approaching target now.
So we killed 5 enemies, right? So there's it's a 10 to 12 mission. Turret doesn't count. 10 to 12. Now, I was going to say there's just an exploding barrel here. We can just blow, and never mind. We not blow everything up. Can we avoid the turret? Not really. I guess we could just blow up the turret. Naded it.
Headed there now.
Yeah, we're getting reconcealment. That's something, you know, with playing with heavy fog. It's like losing concealment is not a big issue. I'm just gonna
In motion.
get you back again. I'm not sure if there's some issues with enemies getting more detection range, the usual stuff. Yeah, between a good old frag grenade.
Heads down.
And a shot from Vandal, unless we missed the 94. Weirder things have happened.
We're spotted.
I guess, unless we roll minimum damage. A 10-turn timer. I feel like the timer probably got extended due to the sit reps.
I respect that. All I'm asking for is half the payment in advance as a gesture of goodwill.
Nearing strike range.
Okay, so they are on yellow alert. They're still clueless because we reconciled. Thinking. First of all, I'm thinking I want to get some more ice here because that just puts us at 8 enemies. We're still missing a couple.
Without the introduction of human DNA, these creatures once operating under the guise of thin men now show their true form. A purely reptilian species.
No reason for them to hide. The aliens don't need an infiltration unit anymore.
How do we do this? I think grenades are gonna be best against this group. The basic trooper, stun lancer, and some other guy. Yeah, let's swing everybody over here to the left. We might have to engage both groups at once.
Rubber's on the road and the kids are in the back seat.
Position confirmed.
So in which case, I'm probably very likely to kind of open up with a grenade on these guys. Then hope that between the SMG and Vandal's shots, we can finish them off. And have the flamethrower take care of these two. A little bit rough taking on 5 enemies with a group of 4. Probably had the opportunity to reload Vandal and didn't. Are you close enough? Oh, okay, that makes it a little bit more complicated. Didn't think you would come this far.
At first, Advent deployed non-lethal stun units for crowd control and the occasional protest. We don't see a whole lot of that anymore.
We're getting eaten up here!
Great.
This is Firebrand. It's time to go.
That hurts. Okay, so they took cover all the way back here at the car. I don't think there's any way I can get a grenade all the way over there. This is the biggest chunk of HP.
Reckon I fancy attacking there.
Maybe without hitting that guy.
Seems doable. Frag out!
Right his cover. Ah, that was a very good hit. Like the combat rush. I'm wondering, oh no, I think it's the reconcealment is all active units, right? All alerted enemies have been killed. Okay, so it's not about them not having line of sight on me, then I get reconcealment. All alerted enemies have to be killed. There's no point coming back here doing a little bit of damage to the burn kills you. Alright, let's get you
Certainly gonna put in a good word for you if we make it out of here.
in here, hunker down. Okay, but this is still very much valuable. What? Did I miss the reinforcements announcement? Still casually taking my time here.
You're asking me to kill them.
Okay, we can kill 2 of them. They're standing at that car. They're now providing line of sight for the rest.
There's heavy fire in this zone!
Taking heavy fire!
That's very concerning. So I think you will need to find a spot somewhere, probably here, to burn this Pathfinder. We throw a grenade at this car, blow up the car, kill these 2 guys. A little bit concerned about Raging Fury, because I'm thinking you might have to throw a flashbang to debuff these 2.
No problem, boss. Bombs away!
Alternatively, I could both barrels this guy and use my flamethrower for what? I don't think we can get close enough to these guys. We could throw the gas grenade though. I like that idea actually.
I might need to do a little trespassing soon. Maybe get inside some places where I'd rather not be seen going in.
We do the double whammy. Let me check the movement range here for a double move for the Lancer. Yeah, he can reach me over here, which no, he cannot reach me here. I think I need to flashbang him. Means Raging Fury is gonna sit in the low cover. I will refrow the evac.
I'm losing control of the situation!
This is Firebrand.
Somebody also needs to consider hacking.
Double time it. I demand answers!
The trooper is actually the biggest threat right now because they've been 25 aim, 35 aim. They've been significantly debuffed here. Alright.
Taking heavy fire!
She's just gonna need to run that Overwatch. Just right, don't care. Don't care at all.
I can handle that.
Really not get the grenade like close to him? Can't get it on his tile? Hang on, that's next to him.
Take this.
That's next to him. He should still get one more damage from the poison, right? Also, he's yeah. I forget that we have Sapper on the demolitionist by default, so we're gonna get some cover destruction.
Approaching
Alright.
target now.
You're still poisoned. You're still gonna take damage. I think we're gonna. And you're poisoned and burning.
So what's the plan? That's all I need for now. I never asked for this.
This is Firebrand. It's time to go.
Oh no! God, that was actually a good drop. Kind of lost track of that, but yeah.
Demand answers!
Come on, I believe in you. Let's go for large in Takesh. We got this. There's nothing you can't do. Apparently, at this you can't do.
We've confirmed successful acquisition of the Advent files. Eliminate any remaining hostiles in the area.
Move, move, move! Go in here.
I didn't choose to get augmented, but today felt good. Surprisingly
All
good.
XCOM operatives are...
All right.
Firebrand is returning to base.
A little bit spicy there at the end, activating both groups. I mean, I planned to activate both groups, just not on their turn with yellow alert shots. That was not quite part of the plan. But some good shooting here. Some good debuffing here. And hey, you even got 2 kills out of that.
Advent officials announced an increase to this month's recruitment quotas. Citizens are encouraged to voluntarily visit their nearest recruitment center. Remember, only together can we build a better tomorrow.
Excellent work, Commander. Your efforts in the field have certainly encouraged the crew.
Let's start here, because I kind of know what we're gonna do. One thing I forgot to mention when we're talking about class changes in Tetcham opposed to Longer of the Chosen. One big change. This one. Center Mass is a baseline skill now for the Ranger in Tetcham. So that's why we were so reliably able to kill the drones. More or less reliably. Especially also with the AP rounds I gave him in advance. So that's good. Other than that, you still have your free skill trees for the Ranger, like your direct fire, your Overwatch, your sort of shotgun. Everything here was kind of ass, so we're going just direct shooty Ranger. Demolitionist. We're going for the grenade builds. Unlimited grenades here. Again, the XCOM role isn't really supportive of that decision, but I like my grenades. And I think that's what we kind of need more in the barracks right now. Let's go Master Engineer. So now, improvised grenade will refund the actions used. So while you need 2 actions to actually click on the button, you get them immediately refunded. Take a drink each time I forget to do that. And there's no reason not to press the button at start of a turn. Now, our little Geneva here. So what I've had lots of fun with so far was the top row, which like so you got your immolator, and then like your immolator now also poisons enemies. It also panics enemies. How about you also apply burning, acid burning, and bleeding? So it's like maximum dot build. You do like 3 damage base, and then you do like 8 damage with your dots. Which is a fun way to play. That being said, what are our alternatives? Master Engineer, going in on that. On that gas grenade, then we get an improvised acid grenade, an improvised incendiary grenade, which feels of course really strong, and devastation for 2 additional grenade radius. And we could, of course, we don't have to, stay middle row. I think dipping bottom row for volatile mix for 1 additional grenade radius, and then 2 more over here. Feels kind of strong in terms of pure grenading. Here's a question. I need to watch you, see you in the barracks there. See me after class. Okay, so you can't equip a grenade launcher though. What do we have in the XCOM role? We have Medi-Spray. Bring him on. I don't think we have anything that can crit. I guess your base weapon can crit. Improvised EMP grenade. Increases dot damage from grenades by 2. Huh, okay. And then heavy hitter, all your attacks deal +2 damage. Now, also increases damage from burning, poison, or acid caused by your attacks by 1. You only get 1. You don't get the 2. But okay, we're never getting 65 AP to take both. But theoretically, if we were to take both, then we had +3 damage on the base tick for all our dots. Grenade dots. It's a really tricky thing, right? I think this is stronger, right? Because we apply more different dots. Like we have 4 different grenades, but we can only throw 1 grenade at a time. Here, with every flamethrower attack, we apply 4 debuffs that also then all get +1 from heavy hitter. But we need to hit, and we need to be in a position to do that. Now, I'm fairly certain this is the same Grenadier perk. Okay, I have to do a little bit of look around. So, because I was talking to Captain Petrov on Discord the other day about what I said about the commando and having the cooldown on grenades. Grenadier apparently does remove the grenade throw cooldown. So your commando can throw multiple smoke grenades, multiple flashbangs, etc. It's just not in the tooltip yet. But I feel like for a grenade build we need Master Engineer, right? We have 3 improvised grenade abilities. I think the Grenadier slot is the grenade slot here. In this row is more you're going for rockets. Additional use of toxic shrapnel, acid splash rocket, and hell fury rocket. Oh, I was just like, my fault. I was looking at the symbol and it's like, oh yeah, bunker buster. No. It's bunker buster that also burns enemies. Alright, cool. It's a smaller radius. So I'm currently torn between go middle row with Master Engineer. We also have probably then with Vile Concoctions for the additional dot damage. And probably Improvised Grenade, that's 50. The high is 49. Yeah, high is 49, I think. I think I said that wrong in a previous episode where I said high was 42. No, 42 is normal. 49 is high. And 56 is very high. Yeah, giving us flexibility with grenades. On the other hand, since we have 16 base mobility, getting in range with the flamethrower is still kind of good, and going top row heavy might be nice, but alright. I think top row probably would make more sense. But that's what I've played the last 2 times I played with the new Geneva, so I wanna try something new. So we're going probably Let me see. What is this again? Oh, shell shock. Decrease aim by 10. Eh? I'm not sold, but that being said, though, since it takes a while to get fire grenades to control enemies, the aim debuff from shell shock plus aim debuff from gas grenade in general is kind of nice. Also, one thing to note, I think that goes for most improvised grenade talents. It upgrades automatically if you research the advanced grenade of that slot, of that type. Incendiary grenade will become an incendiary bomb on research, etc., etc. Goes for EMP, goes for acid. So it's actually an incentive to get those advanced grenade researches. Alright. Beans, Raging Fury, what you got? Another demolitionist, a heavy, one infantry. I think probably going for a good old heavy here. Just double checking. Yeah, we don't have a heavy yet, and even if we had one, then we would have two. Alright, heavy. Your good old heavy cannon rocket launcher class. It feels very enemy unknown, enemy within like. Reaction. Okay, and of course, this seems to be a theme for this campaign. We get a bunch of XCOM perks we don't really care about. Like, usually if I'm getting a heavy, one of the few classes with a proper rocket launcher and a rocket spec, I kind of want to go for rockets. And you can go for lots of rockets, or other rockets, or bigger rockets. Damaging rockets. We'll see. So very likely, let's just put that way, very likely we would go concussion. Then this is my usual argument of I don't care about the damage of the rockets. Most of the time I use it either for cover destruction or for applying status effects. It's burning. It's about burning. I'm saying status effects, I just mean burning. So I don't care about biggest booms. So we probably dip into hollow targeting to give you some utility. We want an extra rocket slot. We want longer rockets. We want bustier rockets. We want to fire rockets and do something else, and then probably want more rockets. Maybe we want bigger rockets. It's probably more rockets. I guess run and gun is actually not terrible, because then you can move, trigger run and gun, and still get a fairly accurate rocket. So normally for a rocket technical, right, you look at fire in the hole and you're like, I need that to make my rockets accurate. The heavies start with blast off, so they already have, this is basically half of fire in the hole. So their rockets are already a little bit more accurate. Maximum it can miss is reduced by 1 tile, and considering in 1.2 you already have more accurate rockets, so it's only 3 aim rolls as opposed to 4, so now it's 2. Now it is always tempting for me to go to still pick up fire in the hole, because then you have pinpoint accurate rockets with a heavy, but giving up that free rocket slot is a tough nut to bust. No, but tough ask. Tough something. It's tough. It's not easy. Alright. That was our lib one, yes. We got the intel back mostly. Only Raging Fury would have hit that hack, huh? Okay, time for those smash and grabs to come in. Now we have a little bit of extra time. Do we feel confident going 10 to 12 here with 5 people? We have a rookie. We've seen what kind of enemies now are showing up with stun lancers, vipers, pathfinders, priests. We have AP rounds on our Stormtrooper. And we have fancy AP grenade traps. I think we take it at 10 to 12. Get some more XP on the people. We need to level up the barracks. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take a cut in here. And when we get back, we'll do a smash and grab, and then we'll do another smash and grab, and then we'll do a jailbreak, and then we do another, whatever that is. And hopefully find our liberation mission here in the second time around. But for now, we're going to put a cut in here. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.